Yo, I'm going off. I'm about to fucking go off. And let me tell you why I'm about to go off. I am fucking sick and fucking tired. So sick and so tired of this fucking culture where we have to believe that women are almost forever unblameable, so to say. Let me tell you, if you're watching this show or you're going to watch this show, do not watch this video. It's a spoiler. I'm going to spoil the shit out of it. Don't watch this video if you want to watch that fucking show. Don't watch this video, alright? I gave you the warning. Motherfucker, this girl, she ends up killing herself, and she makes a audio tape recording on 13 different tapes, giving the 13 reasons why she killed herself. So, what's interesting about it, what kept me watching it, and I watch every episode except for the last two, and I hope it changes my mind and causes me to delete this video, but I doubt it will. Choking here. But during this time, there's a boy who was with her the whole time. He's a good kid. He did nothing bad to her. He was always nice to her. He was kind of nerdy. You know, he wasn't good with girls, but he was there. He was a nice guy. He did everything he should have fucking done. And while they were together, sometimes, you know, she'd have other friends, and these other people would do fucked up things like rape people, sell drugs, knock down stop signs, and cause another innocent kid to die. Motherfucking share fucked up photos of her on the internet and make up lies. All this crazy shit, and some of it illegal, spying on her, taking pictures of her in her house, voyeuring. Some illegal shit and some really fucked up shit they were doing to her. But yet she includes this kid's name on the list. But she goes, oh yeah, but you know, your name really shouldn't be here, but blah blah blah. I give him that. She did say in the tape that his name really shouldn't be there because he's a good person. But how the fuck is it his fault? Let me tell you what pissed me off. The kid who hangs out with her has a best friend, this gay Mexican kid. I don't know, maybe he's not Mexican, I don't know. But this gay kid who speaks Spanish. And before the kid listens to his tape, he asks the gay dude, he's like, yo, is it my fault that Hannah killed herself? And he's like, well, you know, yeah. And throughout the whole series, everyone's kind of like, you didn't listen to your tape yet. Don't blame us. You didn't listen to your tape. So I'm expecting whatever he did to be somewhere close to rape, causing someone to die, selling drugs, or voyeuring, or any of that fucked up shit. That's just what I'm expecting, because they're all saying, you didn't hear your tape yet. You didn't hear your tape yet. Right? This is what he did. Now, keep in mind, throughout the series, this is a girl who constantly put him down. Like, she called him Helmet to make fun of him because he wears a helmet when he rides his bike. She always made fun of him, like she look at another guy and she'll say something, she's like, oh, maybe one day your body will fill out like that. Like, all this, she wasn't mean. I'm not trying to say she was mean, but she constantly talked down on this dude who doesn't know anything about girls and who was obviously a nerd and who obviously liked her, but she constantly talked down on him, constantly. He invites her to a party. This is the episode I just saw. He invites her to a party. She rejects him. Then after that, she talks to him when he's on his way to the party, and she's like, oh, I was hoping you'd invite me again. I was hoping I didn't want you to leave. He doesn't invite her again, but she appears at the party. He's nervous. They start talking. Long story short, they end up going upstairs. They end up kissing. They're about to smash. Now, as they're about to smash, she remembers every single bad thing that every other guy has done to her. Not him, because he did nothing bad to her. She admits it. But this is where he fucked up, quote, quote. She remembers every other thing every other guy and even girl has done to her. So she goes, stop. I don't want to do this. Go away. He's like, wait, but what's wrong? What happened? You said it's okay. And she goes, fuck, just go away from me. He's like, are you sure? She goes, yes, get out now. I don't want you here. And he leaves. And that was his mistake. That was his fuck up. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? That's his fuck up for leaving in a bedroom with a girl who's crying, who says to get the fuck out? And the moral of the story is that he should have stayed there and talked to her? Fuck that. If you're with a girl and you're about to get it on and out of nowhere she switched, she don't want to get it on, get the fuck out of there. Don't give her any reason to be like, I told him to leave, but he wouldn't leave. No, get the fuck out of there. I would have done the same thing. I'm like, yo, this bitch tripping. I'm out of there. I didn't do nothing. We almost fucked. We didn't do shit. I would say something immediately. No, but he's supposed to stay there with a girl yelling at him, screaming numerous times, get out, get away from me. But he's supposed to stay there. Why? So she could say he was sexually harassing her? Are you kidding me? Yo, watch this. I cannot believe that's what he did. And then after he hears it, the dude gets out the car crying and screaming at his best friend. You knew it was my fault. She killed herself. It's his fault because of that? Get the fuck out of here. Let me tell you guys something. I've been going through some shit lately. I had two things that happened to me within the last 4 days before I watched this episode. One, there's only two girls I'm involved with right now. Only two. One girl asked to live with me, which was kind of a surprise. But I was like, that's possible in the future, but right now, no. One girl asked to live with me, which is kind of soon for her. I've only been seeing her for like 6 months. But she's kind of old. The other girl is like my everything. She's amazing. But I'm starting to have second thoughts on that. Let me tell you why. Valentine's Day came up, and I always told this girl I don't fucking like presents. I told her I don't like presents. I don't like it. She gets me a fucking gift, and I like it and hate it at the same time. But she gets me a gift. It's like a big ass photo of us, blew up, framed. Like I guess like maybe 1.5 feet long and like a foot wide. No, like 8 inches wide. And a blog picture of me and her. And so when I look at the picture, first thing I'm thinking is like, why the fuck would she get this? I'm single. She knows that. She knows goddamn well other girls will be coming over here. Why the fuck would she get me this? But I wasn't angry because I liked the fact, I liked the picture. And I'm going to use that picture. I'll explain that later. So I'm like, why the fuck would she get this picture? So the first thing I do, because I'm very open with her, I look at her and I go, you're so evil. You're so evil. And I wasn't mad or anything. I'm like, you're so evil. I can't believe you would get me this motherfucking picture. Like, I'm like, I know exactly why you're doing this. And then like an hour later, I put the picture up. I put it up and everything. We're in bed cuddling, watching stuff. And while we're talking, she goes, she was upset. And I'm like, why are you upset? She's like, the way you reacted, I thought you'd be happy when you saw the present, but you were calling me evil and stuff. And you thought, now, the first thing I realized when she said that was there was no way I can look like the good person with that present because I'm an honest motherfucker. And let me explain that. She knows I'm dating other girls because I tell her the fucking truth like I tell every other goddamn girl in my life. I tell them all the fucking truth. I don't hide shit from nobody. I'm not scared of nobody. I tell them all the truth. So when I see that fucking picture, am I supposed to get excited when you know I have a life with other girls and they come over here? So if I got excited, I'd be lying to her. If I pretended, I'd be lying to her. If I get angry, I'm an asshole. No matter what I do, I'm an asshole. If I faked it, I'm an asshole. When I don't fake it, I'm still an asshole. Regardless. Just like with this fucking girl in the series. If that dude would have stayed there and tried to force her to allow him to stay there in that closed door bedroom with her when she was screaming, get out, he's the good guy? That's what you're telling me? When all this Me Too and no means no shit, but he should have not listened to this girl screaming at him to leave her alone. He should have stayed there. That would make him the good guy? No, that makes him the fucking bad guy. But even leaving, listening to her commands, he's still the bad guy? He didn't know any of those bad things that happened to her prior. He didn't know. He didn't know any of that shit. He found out about all this shit after she died. How the fuck is he supposed to know? Like, I'm losing it here because I'm starting to understand that a lot of girls are so selfish. It's like everything's about them. You know, everything's about them. Like, how can I come out and win? Like, in this situation, I'm telling you, this is changing a lot. The real reason why I watched this TV show, the only reason why I watched it was because a while ago, the girl who got me the picture, we kind of went through something. And, you know, I'm very important to her. For many reasons, I understand she loves me. I get it. You know what I mean? I get it. But there was one point she threatened to kill herself. And I got really pissed at her for doing that. And so when I was with some other girl like a month or two ago, I saw this advertisement on Netflix, and the girl's like, oh, I heard about this. A girl killed herself, whatever. And she's very cute. And the girl who I'm with and I'm talking about is very, very cute. It's the reason, like, she grabbed my attention. Now, when she was in my class, like, who knows how long ago, she was just so fucking cute. I couldn't stop looking at her. So, all right, let me watch this show to see if there's anything I'm doing wrong that can cause someone to maybe hurt themselves. Like, the only reason I'm watching the show is because of her. Because I don't even care about anybody else. No other female, I don't care. Just this one girl. So, when I got to this episode, and it's the same, no, not the same day. It's the day after she got me the picture. And when I realized that that dude, no matter what he did, he was wrong. Whether he stayed in the room, he'd be wrong for not listening to her. And even when he leaves, he's wrong because he didn't talk to her, which could have led to her not killing herself. It was the same thing with me in that picture. No matter how I reacted, no matter what I said, I could have been wrong. And in my case, I didn't say anything bad. I just wasn't excited. Because it's true, I'm not excited. And if she were to ask why, I'm like, because you know girls fucking come here. She sent the picture to her mom's excited. So for just, I don't believe in God, but God forbid, if this girl happens to hurt herself and say, oh, this boy didn't like the picture, well, do they fucking know the truth that I'm with a million fucking other girls since we've been together for 2 years? And you know it? No, it's like nothing, I can't win. And from now on, I'm looking out for me. And I'm going to be close to those girls who also care about my fucking happiness. Because I sacrifice my happiness for this girl all the time. All the fucking time. There's many times I could have went out, I could have partied. I get her whatever she wants, whenever she wants, sacrificing my happiness all the time because I'm thinking about her. Even if she wants to leave me and go be with somebody else, I'd understand. I tell her that all the time. And I don't want her to do that, but if that's what she wants and that's what makes her happy, I'm down. You know, I'm like, all right, I'll let you go. I won't be mad at you. I won't think you're a slut. Like, I get it. But people can't do that shit for me. To be honest, the only girl who I remember ever doing that for me, ever since I was in Russia, was Crazy Face. If you know me from back in the day, you know she's the only fucking girl. And that's how, you know what's funny? The girl, the lady a few days ago who asked to live with me, I was like, live with somebody? That's crazy. I started living with Crazy Face the first day I met her. She moved into my place the first day I met her. She was with me during my tour. She was in every hotel, everything. You know why? Because I immediately realized that she gave a fuck about my happiness. She gave a fuck. She would say things like, look, if you meet a girl or something tonight, I can come to you in the morning. It would be great if you could just float me some money to go to a hotel. That's how she was. Or she'd be like, I like that girl, I want to watch. She cared about my happiness. And I don't give a fuck how crazy that shit sounds. I don't give a fuck how that shit sounds. Relationships are all about honesty, understanding, and compromise. I, from day one, say I'm not willing to compromise when it comes to my freedom. I say that shit from day fucking one. So if someone can't respect that and understand it for my happiness, and Tall Chick did it too, before she fell in love. The really sexy tall chick here, alright, she might be watching this video, but she did it too. Because when we first started dating, she even said shit like, look, if you want to be with this girl, that's cool. You know, I can come see you tomorrow night. She did that shit too, I'll give that to her. But she ruined it, so fuck it, don't matter. She did that. And ever since her, besides Tall Chick, nobody else is doing that. So from now on, I'm looking out for me first, and everybody's gonna know that shit. I'm not playing games with nobody. I'm done with that shit. I'm done. If you can't accept me the way I am, you need to go. And it's better we do it now than later when you fall more in love, before I meet your parents, before maybe we get married. I'm gonna do this shit now. I'm tired of being a nice dude. And part of the reason why I think both of them are, why I want to move in with you and the picture thing, is because they know what's about to happen. They know that they know when I want to do something, I get it done. I don't make no excuses, I don't bullshit, I get it done. Only thing I didn't do yet is become a millionaire. But I'm working on it. They know what I'm about to do. A week and 4 days left. So they're scrambling to try to, not stop it, but put themselves in a better position before it happens, but that's not going to happen. I'm going to do me. And in a week and 4 days, everybody's going to see what I'm talking about. I'm looking out for me. So I think for this next week and 4 days, I'm going to keep to myself. No chicks. Because it's like a blitz. From anyone close to me who knows what's up, it's like a blitz of trying to get close before it's too late or something. Well, it's already too late. You know what I mean? And there's so much more I gotta say about this, because motherfucking Eddie was like, is it gonna be part 1, part 2? This is part 1. There's 2 reasons why I'm flipping out, and this is reason number 1. I'm gonna get to reason number 2 next video, maybe tomorrow. But it's about the culture of relationships and shit I can't fucking stand in it, and you guys will get it. But this one is basically about my situation, and basically how women, they can just be forever blameless. In relationship situations, they're forever fucking blameless. Like, you can literally talk to a girl, she can even tell the truth, say, yeah, I was dating him, he had other girls, and I knew about this, but I stayed with him. And I fell in love with him. I asked him to marry me, he said no, because he still wants to be single. People will still say, what an asshole, even though the chick knew he's with other girls, and the chick knows, and he's telling her that he's not going to be faithful to her ever. He's still wrong, and he's still the asshole. There was a great quote in this fucking video, in this TV show. Great quote. And it was, some guy said, there's no logic in love. And that is very true. There's no logic in love. And I've realized that. I've been in love, or I'm not gonna say in love, but I love someone, and because of my love for her, I've been so illogical to myself that I picked her over me for a very long time because of what she's done for me, which I didn't force her to do, which she was scheming to do, and to add to it, something a lot of people don't know, but there was this girl I'm talking about, the cute girl, she left me 3 times, which is absolutely fine. I have no problem with that. I never got mad at her for that. But what's interesting is what people don't know, I don't even think people close to me even know this. Had she got her visa to America, we wouldn't be together today. Because what happened was last summer, when I was with Tall Chick, because me and her were talking about it, if the cute girl had got her visa, she would have went to America and never came back. So long story short, in that case, she's obviously picking America over me. And now I gotta pick her over me. As of now, that shit is officially done. But part of the reason I've lived in the city was because of her, because of what she did for me. She's done a lot for me, more than any other girl has ever done. She gave me things that she could never give to anyone else. You know, she's been there. But reality is fucking reality. And my problem is, I gotta realize I can't be Captain Save-A-Hole, so to say. I can't make everybody happy. As long as I'm honest, straightforward, and to the point, it doesn't matter how you feel from now on. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I told you. You know what it is. If you cut off your logic for love, that's your fault. And if you hurt yourself, that's your fucking fault. You know what I mean? I'm so happy I watched this show. And I'm so happy she got me that picture. Because I don't want... Because if you pay attention for 5 seconds to me, you would know I'm the kind of guy who don't want a girlfriend. Because it's not just about me not wanting a girlfriend. I don't want to be owned or anything like that by anybody. I don't like universities and shit because I gotta go there on a schedule. I don't want a job because I don't want a boss. I live where the fuck I want to live. I'm all about my freedom. You haven't figured that out yet? I'm all about doing what the fuck I want to do. People haven't figured that out? You've been next to me every day for the last 2 years and you haven't seen that yet? You don't get it? And you're gonna get a picture for me to put in my house of me and you when you know other girls are coming there? And you know summer's coming and you know what I'm about to do in a week and 4 days? Well, I think I'm kind of proud. Because part of the reason these girls are scrambling and, you know, acting kind of weird, because they know when I say I'm going to get something done, I'm going to get something done. Nobody's going to stop me. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to be smart. I'm going to be extremely productive. And I'm going to get it in. Philko 2, coming soon. Later, Nickels. Oh yeah, and before I finish the video, the week and 4 days thing applies to entertainment. Nothing dangerous. I know certain people watch my videos. It has nothing to do with anything dangerous. It has to do with entertainment and something leading to me meeting a lot more women. That's it. So relax. All right, now I'm out.